I had an instance where I was kind of like friend zoning a guy a little bit, and then he got a girlfriend, and I realized, I was like, I never made my move. Like, I was friend zoning myself.
She waited for too long, and now he is gone.
Hi.
Hi.
You look very beautiful today.
Aw, thank you. Bro. Bro. Are you good? What is happening, bro? Are you dying, bro?
Please, shut up.
Don't die, bro.
Call her auntie, that's all. I wish a girl would call me bro. Every soldier knows the meaning of that word, and from that moment you know where you stand. Your position has been established. Going forward, you won't get anything more than big bro energy, and this is not good for those who had other plans. Most of us understand that feeling. We know once placed in that spot it will be hard to be upgraded. But it will be down to him to get himself out of it, and moving on is the best way to achieve it. Just start seeing someone else and her perspective will change drastically. She will no longer refer to him as bro. That's the fastest way to be promoted. We have seen many videos where they stated that they didn't have any interest in the guy in the friend zone, but once he started dating, her perspective changed completely, and now they want to date him. Apparently, dating somebody else is the only solution to get their attention.
What should I do if a girl friend zones me?
Block her.
Why?
Because she's just going to use you as a therapist while she screws other guys.
How do you know?
I've met girls like this. Us nice guys always finish last.
They seriously cannot handle rejection. He's definitely not a nice guy. He is definitely right. That dude is a walking red flag. More than 6,000 languages in this world, and this guy is speaking facts. In conclusion, don't allow girls to friend zone you. Just dip. I also agree with his statements. What's the point of occupying a position where you're going to be the source of free attention and validation while the other party is entertaining Chad and Tyrone? Who wants to volunteer themselves to be another person's backup plan? I know most guys would pass on that offer as it doesn't have much benefits for them. They can find some simps who will be willing to take that position because they don't mind the long-term strategy, and they will have no issue spending their resources hoping that at some point they will get lucky. I know most women would love to have a full list of guys in the friend zone, and it makes sense for them as they gain a lot by having that spot full of candidates. But guys have all the power when it comes to this matter. They have the option to decide whether they want to engage in this type of situation, and some of them accept it and then complain about it. But they shouldn't complain, as they are doing it out of their own will.
Guys love to complain about getting friends out, right? Like, oh, poor me, I'm so sad, life's the worst, blah, 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 blah. You know what really sucks? Is realizing that you never really had a friend. You never really had someone that cared about you genuinely as a person. You had someone who was secretly trying to get with you the entire time. And the moment they realize that they can't, oh, now you don't matter. That sucks. That's what's sad. That's what hurts.
Why would someone who doesn't want to be just your friend stay friends with you after you tell them you're not interested? Your biggest complaint was that you didn't have male friends. Or they were in love with you. Maybe they wanted to date you because they cared about you. How is a woman not detecting the obvious signs that a man wants more than a friendship? Maybe if folks on both sides made their intentions clear at the start, nobody would feel this way. Someone just realized that those who claimed to be her friends weren't really her friends, and apparently, this was something she wasn't aware of. She thought they wanted to spend time with her because they just wanted to be her bestie, but reality showed her something else. Now she knows their real intention. But sometimes it's hard to believe that they had no clue about it. It's possible that some of them are really naive and still believed in their guy friend. But the majority of them know his motives, and they also feed it by giving him enough hints to keep him around so they can obviously benefit from that friendship. That's a strategy some use to enjoy girlfriend's experience without having to be his girlfriend, and this is when it no longer makes sense for guys. Besides those points, imagine being so privileged that you get mad when you get attention.
Is it possible to get out of the friend zone?
Once you're in the friend zone, you're in. I gotta be honest, if you view a guy as a friend, nothing will make him attractive to you. If you genuinely view him as a friend.
What would be your suggestion to them if they want to get out of the friend zone?
Give up.
Give up?
Walk away. Turn around and find a new bae. Like, what are you doing?
You're supposed to be giving advice here, not telling people to give up.
Oh, okay. Well, doing.
You're supposed to be giving advice here, not telling people to give up.
Oh, okay.
So he believes that giving up is not a good idea. We can clearly see that he is naive when it comes to this subject. He still has a lot to learn.
That's my advice.
Your
Is to
advice
give
is to
up.
give up.
Girls are never in the friend zone.
Oh, yeah?
Girls are never in the friend zone, and here's why. It's because guys are always testing to see if you will cross the line, because they're too shy to. They're never going to cross the line. I had an instance where I was kind of like friend zoning a guy a little bit, and he was kind of friend zoning me back, but we would like cross the boundary a few times until like realizing we liked each other. Then he got a girlfriend, and I realized, I was like, I never made my move. Like, I was friend zoning myself.
Bro is asking for his personal benefits. This is true. Why waste time with someone who doesn't want you? Wrong. Start dating one of her friends. A real man will respect the friend zone and remain friends. A true friend is better than having nothing. She just said it's impossible, then gave an example of it happening.
Friend.
What would be your suggestion to them if they want to get out of the friend zone?
Give up.
Give up?
Walk away. Turn around and find a new bae. Like, what are you doing?
You're supposed to be giving advice here, not telling people to give
Oh,
up.
okay.
One thing I know for sure is that he asked that question for his personal benefit, and that was the reason he wasn't happy with that response. He is a guy who is currently in the friend zone, and he doesn't want to give up, and that's why he wanted a different type of advice, as quitting isn't an option for him. This is how simps unnecessarily keep themselves in that spot and then get mad when the girl never looks at them romantically. His reaction proves that he still has a lot to learn, because he wouldn't be in that position if he knew what to do. But as he doesn't know any better, he will stay there for a long time while the girl who placed him in that spot benefits from the things he has to offer.
Give up.
Give up?
Walk away. Turn around and find a new bae. Like,
We need to take this seriously. She said it perfectly. If you want to get out of it, make sure you go about your life. Start dating other people, as this is one of the fastest ways to get their attention, and at that point it will be down to you to decide whether you want to give them a chance. You will never be able to get out of it by staying stuck there proving that you are loyal to them. You will need to let them know that you are also wanted by others, and this is what will draw their attention.
then he got a girlfriend. And I realized, I was like, I never made my move. Like, I was friend zoning myself.
She waited for far too long, and that's why she lost her opportunity. But we have to clarify something. She didn't think about the possibility of dating him until he was dating another person. That's the reality of it. When he was in the friend zone without a girlfriend, he was invisible, but things changed when he started seeing another woman. This is when she noticed him. So now you know how to get out of that spot if you are one of those guys who are still waiting in that corner.
I have a question for you. Do you think men and women can be friends without like wanting something?
No.
No?
No.
We couldn't be friends?
Look, not, just
He's
because,
so naive.
just because if you talk to a guy, there's always gonna be a back of the thought. Maybe I could sleep with her, but if not, maybe he'll be cool about it and wouldn't even like mention it. But in the back of his mind, he'll probably be down to sleep with you. Now, to find a guy that doesn't think like that,
It's gotta be gay or asexual.
or really, he's just not physically into you, and also you gotta be physically not into him. So that could work. But if you're both hot, honestly.
So I'm a 6, but now you're saying I'm hot?
I didn't say you're hot.
Oh, okay.
You're a mess.
You're what? I think
Nothing.
guys can be friends. We can be friends.
We could be friends, but I already want to fuck y'all, so that wouldn't work.
Okay.
Welcome to our self-development section. Some people still didn't understand that they will have to mainly rely on themselves to get out of certain situations. the scene you just watched also happens all the time in real life, did you notice that the rest of them were just watching him struggling? That is the reality of most of us, so don't wait for anyone, do it yourself. Your chance of seeing the changes you want in your life will be greater if you take full responsibility for it. And do what is required. Don't wait for your family members, as they also have their own issues to deal with. Don't wait for the government to change the policies to benefit you, it won't happen. Don't expect the company you are working for to increase the salary to the point where you have your dream life. You know it also won't happen, so you just have one option, which is to own it and find a way to go to the next level by yourself. This is all for today's video and we hope you like it. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel on your way out.